Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family, to the post-match podcast of Paris Saint-Germain versus Monaco. This post-match will be extremely short because I need to go somewhere. So that's why we'll, jump into immediately the player ratings and yeah, going through as much as possible. So let me know all of your questions, all of your thoughts, all of your complaints, everything. Have a very efficient post-match right here. Let me bring up the player ratings. But my thoughts about the game, it's this is a game, when you look at before the season starts, when you look at the schedule, you see Monaco away November between big Champions League games. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm hoping Marseille drop points so we can get some kind of happiness. But even Arsenal, we could be sitting third in the league, unfortunately. So yeah. All right. Here we got the player ratings. Let's do this. You know what? I think it's better maybe. Okay, that was cheeky. Yeah, what's up, Aaron? What's happening? We're just not being that good. It's that simple. Have you seen Lamine Yamal's Ballon d'Or performance? We watched, I think, the first 35 minutes, and he was mid. Got the goal, but apart from that, he didn't do anything. So I must have missed the special stuff. I saw that he completed 9 dribbles. A lot of it obviously came in second off, but I also saw him attempting 6 shots after his goal and failing with all of them. So please, what this is why I don't understand. What do you mean by Ballon d'Or performance? Like, welcome, Junior. I just
Hello.
want to say, Junior,
Yeah, you're
I
gonna have to
will
be
like.
short. Yeah,
Oh, you heard that.
yeah, I
Perfect,
heard you.
perfect. So
Yeah.
let's jump into the exquisite part. But obviously, first, let me know what's your thoughts. How do you feel?
Um, I guess broad. I think it's starting to get like worrying. I just finished watching your sort of post game video, and it's
Yeah,
like it's weird. I think we've not really been great for the last month. I think like even recently, I would say our last like very. I guess Le Havre you could argue somewhat. But our last
yeah,
we were like comfortably better is probably the game against Brest where we're like, okay, we definitely like
yeah.
we just completely ran over them. Whereas recently, like even obviously like the Spurs game, yes, we won, but that was more so like individual brilliance. Vitinha, carrying us out. Obviously,
Yep.
late minute winner against Nice, late minute winner against Lyon. And then today, like we can't go and be here and go and say that, oh, no Monaco, it was a robbery and whatnot. I think like you could argue like they deserve winners. I think they ultimately, yeah, we created more chance at the end there because they were a man down. But I don't know, man. I think it's because you can't even use like I guess you could always go back and say, oh, but the injuries and whatnot, which
Yeah.
fair. But like I even feel like against Spurs, the team that we put up there was like were pretty decent. Obviously, missing Dewey and whatnot, but bar that, a lot of like the main starters were there and whatnot, and
Yeah.
we didn't. It just didn't materialize.
Ding.
So
Hello, hello,
yeah.
hello.
Hello, Tosin. How we doing?
Oh,
Yep.
my bad, my bad. Yo, what's good? What's good? Y'all just popped up. How y'all
Yep.
feeling, man?
Um.
Just annoyed.
Yeah, obviously Barca fans celebrating this. Yeah. It is what it is. I think when I said this in the beginning of the stream that when you get the league and schedule ahead of you, I think probably the toughest game has always been Monaco away.
Yeah.
So if there's any game, I'm like, it's calm that we lose or drop points in or don't have the best performance. It's a game like this. Um, I don't. The thing is, I don't know why both the Spurs game and this game hasn't been the best. Like I left the Le Havre game excited for the upcoming games, but
The
the
offensive
individual and
and
collective
again,
performance just
two
hasn't been good
words.
enough.
Two words. Obviously, defensively, we've not been good. But again, this is what happens with Lucho teams, man. When the individual ability is not there, it just becomes a passing, just an exercise in passing. And think about it, man. Dembele, Due, Hakimi, Nuno. Like, and I would also add Barcola to that. Like, obviously, our midfield, it's the best midfield in the world. No doubt about it. But those players that I mentioned That's what makes us the most dynamic team in the world. That's what makes us step up, stand up to the Premier League size, the athleticism, the dynamism. Like, bro, we're just a slow ass team without that right now.
Yep. No, definitely.
We're just a
Heavy
slow
lack
ass
of
team.
pace.
Yeah, that's just all it is. So I'm not too mad about it, but yeah, man, we got to talk about the offensive animation, like the attacking sequences. They've been like it's not there, Like Lucho's supposed to coach that. The fact that you scored 0 goals against a team that's been shipping goals for fun. I know they probably like locked in because they're facing PSG, but
No,
nah,
this was a very
nah.
defensive performance by them. I mean, they only had one big chance this game, which was their goal.
I mean,
No,
in
don't
Apart
say
from
that.
that-
No, don't say they only had one big chance. Bro,
No,
they
I mean,
had multiple
why I
chances.
would say that. So,
Let's don't say they have one. They had more XG than us
yeah,
at halftime. They had more XG
maybe
than us
the
at
Lucas
halftime.
one. I mean, we finished off the game with more chances. Like, if you just show me
No,
the chances,
I said halftime.
I would tell you,
First,
oh, this is a 1-1 game, because we had chances.
no,
I'm mad
based
about
on the
two
balance
chances:
of
the
play.
Kang and the Kvara chance. Like,
Based on
we
the balance
bothered
of
this
play.
game a little bit.
Okay, but based on the balance of play in the first half, we should have been down. We could have been down.
we probably should have been. Like, if you go, like, I've got the momentum here.
But second half,
is
it was
all
all us.
them.
I'll give you that. Second half, but the fact that they scored. Actually, wait, they even had momentum before they scored.
They had look at this. So this is
advantage.
we only got the momentum like until they scored. They had most of the momentum.
Yeah.
All this is them, and even for the chances created, we only created one more big chance than them. And granted, we had the last 15, 20 minutes where we're man up.
I don't think we created any big chance when we were man up. Those 2 big chances, it was the Mayulu pass to Kvara that he missed.
Yeah.
And then the second big chance was the Dembouz pass to Njantu that he slipped in the box. Those were before the red card incidents. So when we were up by a man, we didn't even create a big chance.
Yeah. I also think like, I mean, I saw like what do you guys think? Barcola didn't make an appearance. Like I don't think
that is absolutely unacceptable. I don't care how dog shit. Like you can say he's been. That's fucking unacceptable that Barcola didn't see minutes today, dude.
No, I think it must be the fatigue thing, because didn't get any minutes versus Lyon, barely got any minutes versus Le Havre, and today gets no minutes. Like, we've never seen Barcola get no minutes. We've seen Barcola being benched, being rotated, but I think it could be the fatigue, because I mean, first we got reports that Barcola is fatigued, then we got Barcola himself in press conferences saying that he's fatigued. So I think that's the most presumable option.
Because like,
yo, by the way, Akaliush had a 7.8. Damn. Okay.
I was really paying attention to, but yeah, I thought he was pretty decent. Got the captain armband afterwards.
Got no touches in our box. No, I think he passed. Look, for me personally, he wasn't amazing. I agree, but I think he passed the audition, man. I think he passed the audition, bro. Akaliush will come in and he'd be one of our best attackers if he comes in, bro. Like
2 for 2 successful dribbles. It's a cheeky game. What did Dembouz get? Only a 6.3. Most chances, easier shots.
He didn't play enough minutes. He just didn't play enough minutes.
Like, I didn't get bringing on Jontu at that point. Like, listen, I know we all sort of collectively don't really rate Gonzalo, but I feel like this is a game where I think you should have brought him in like before Jontu, with all due respect.
Yeah, like from the moment they scored that goal,
I mean,
for Gonzalo should have been brought on. He should have been brought on, and then
I guess he came on before they scored the goal. He came on the 64th. They scored in the 68th.
Yeah, but Lucho, look how we started with bringing them on. He put Dembouz like center forward and put Njantu right wing. Then he moved in like all within 26 minutes. Njantu moved from right wing to the other wing, then back into midfield.
Yeah.
Which is just like, bro, it's information overload to a kid. This is the shit Lucho be doing, man. Like he loves these TTs, and he's just setting them up to fail because, like, bro, away to Monaco. This is a big game. Away to Lille, big game. You're playing all these TTs, bro. Like he thinks I mean, it's cool, man. Like it's this kumbaya shit. It's like I'm used to it as like a Warriors fan. You know, Kerr is always playing the 11th man, the 12th man. I love this kumbaya shit. It's cool, but sometimes you got to shorten the rotation, brother. Like, yo, especially when you're playing big domestic games. We've been dog shit. And, bro, all the offensive metrics, PSG not even in it. Like, all the Ligue offensive metrics, PSG are like 4th or 5th. You know, I'm talking like the team metrics. Like, it's disgusting, man.
Expected goals. I guess shots, yeah. Big chances created. Where are we? 4th. Expected, yeah. 4th. Big chances missed. I mean, we're up there. Yeah. Goals per game, 3rd. Football breeding
third in goals per game. Bro, Marseille. And we've played Marseille and Lille. So we've lost. So Lille, Marseille, Monaco. We beat Lyon, thankfully.
Hold on, we drew. Oh, as in games we didn't win, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've kind of fumbled a bit to all the top teams, like Strasbourg.
So lost to Marseille, beat Lens, we haven't played Rennes.
We play Rennes next week.
Drew to Lille, lost to Monaco, drew to Strasbourg, beat Lyon. But now that you go back, arguably you probably should have drawn and potentially lost, and then need a 90-minute winner against them.
So 90-minute winners against both Lyon and
Nice. Drew to Strasbourg, lost to Monaco, drew to Lille, to be determined. I guess Lens was, what was the game score against? Was it 2-0? Was that was the Barcola, right? 2-0?
Yeah.
I
think so, yeah.
And then lost to them. So the only game that we like convincingly beat a top, and then if we're going to say Toulouse, that we like comfortably beat the top was Toulouse and Lens this season. Are the only teams in the top 10 currently that we like comfortably beat. Yeah, we're actually not, for PSG standards at least, we're not good in Ligue 1.
All right. Ligue 1. Monaco away. Defeat. I mean, in a game like this, I'm not really looking for man of the match. I think in my thing, I said Vitinha. Probably he was the least of the worst of the players. Yeah, you guys have someone else in mind? Maybe Cheva.
Yeah, I would Chevalier. That save he makes.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout. I like that shout.
Nice, fair. He made a good catch in the air as well. He looked like
also,
good. He looked
sneakily good today. I thought Warren was sneaky good today.
I don't know. He was so bad offensively. Like Vitinha found him like twice over there. His crosses.
Oh, Hernandez is that's a good.
Hernandez, huge tackle. Neves, I think, had a good game as well.
Sir. Wow. Y'all noticed my profile pic, like with Hernandez, right?
Yeah. I think I would give it to Chevalier. I think it's good for his confidence, and it's a big game, so his save was important. Luis Enrique.
Wow, 5.
You guys were talking about the lineup and so on. Like, was it that much difference he could have done from just the starting lineup?
No, the lineup was fine. Lineup was fine. I'm talking about
it was just like
animation
coming in as the first sub. Yeah.
Like
the decisions afterwards.
But
I guess
to be fair, I liked how we looked defensively. Like Monaco didn't really threaten us.
I haven't even
they
gone
had
back
the momentum, but they didn't really threaten us like that.
Yeah, I haven't
Most of the game was played in the middle of the park. I feel, you know.
Yeah, I haven't even had. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No. You go.
No, I was just saying in terms of like the goal that we can see, as in, I don't how did the initial ball get played out to? I believe it was Golovin. Like I know like the cross he comes in, and I guess you could say. Like, I don't think that's I think it's just a pretty well taken goal, good touch, goes in between the legs, bottom right corner. There's nothing Chevalier can do there. So I just don't know how like initially the ball got over to him and if that was maybe too easy.
Warren's just out of position. Warren's playing, he's stepping up with the line, so he's out of position, and he's a little bit aggressive there, and someone's cheating at the back there, and that's it. Warren just got caught out of position on the goal, but I'm not really gonna blame Warren for that. It's just
Yeah. Like we know that's not. It was the same thing for that Minamino chance, the Chevalier save.
Yeah.
Warren just reads that back post cross wrong, but I'm not gonna be that mad because it's not his position. It's not his position. I give Lutra a 6. Is that calm?
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, what happened here?
Good control Z.
Thank you, Junior, man. Hakimi out. Warren, I think like a 6.5.
I was gonna say 7.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I was gonna give him a 7.
You was-
personally.
I was gonna.
You was thinking lower, Junior?
like 6. I thought he was fine.
Okay, we'll keep it 6.5 then. All right, Kvara, like I'm saying like 4.
Oh yeah.
Because this is a game where we could have won it 1-0. Kvara goal. Bum. And
Has
we get a
Kvara
3
become?
points.
He's reminding me of Draxler, man. Like, I don't know. Not even Draxler. He's reminding me of like Draxler and like Yannick Carrasco, like the worst versions. Like, just not beating his man. Everything sideways. But today, I mean, in the first half, I thought it was lively. He was the best attacker. But again, that's the bare minimum. Of course, you're going to be the best attacker in those conditions. But yeah, second half, as the game waned on, like you could just tell physically he was cooked. Like, I think when he has to multiply those, defensive, you call retreats, work rate, tracking down your wing and then going back up, bro. Like there was one pass where Kang played it to him in timing, right? Got it. He has the 1v1 and then he just takes 2 tired touches back to back. The second touch, he dribbles it out of bounds. Like, he tries to push it past the defender and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Like, you could just see tired ass touches from Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah. Oh dang, you guys! I think we need to start like low key, like putting Kvara on. I don't want to say fraud watch, but like because I go and look like I would go and say that just the PSG community overall, French, English, and whatnot. I've seen pretty hard on Barcola, but I go and look at here. So Barcola this season, 17 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, in 1,106 minutes. Kvara this season, 17 games, 3 goals, 6 assists, and 957. So they've played, not the exact same, but Kvara's played fewer minutes than Barcola. But in terms of like their production, they're pretty similar. But I feel like we're not nearly as critiqueful of Kvara. And I feel like there's been times. I think the biggest thing is that Kvara turns up more, I would say, in the Champions League, and so that's what we're moving forward with.
Barcola, it's like critique continuing over from last season.
Yeah.
Whereas Kvara, it's like the critique started this season, then he was a little bit more injured. But you're right, and I saw a lot of people in the comments.
No, Kvara for me,
started at the Club World Cup. Yeah,
Club World Cup final for me, man, because that Chelsea game, he legit cost us that game, bro. Like that final, like that game, bro. Like, that's where we got cooked down that channel the whole game. Because he wasn't tracking his man, he wasn't tracking Gusto. He let Gusto look like prime Cafu, man.
Yeah.
But,
so no, he has to up his performances. And I remember last season I was like, this is Dembouz's Ballon d'Or season. Next season, Kvara's gonna be insane. Then when you add in Dembele and Due being out, which means the team is more centered around Kvara, he just hasn't been able to. Be honest, nobody has been able to fill that main man responsibility. I think the closest to Dembouz is Due, probably. He got that mentality as well. We saw just a little patch this season, but that's better than Kvara this entire season. Yeah. So, Kvara needs to up his like. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. He had 2 opportunities. That first one, 1v1 versus the keeper from the Mayula pass, and the second one when you cooked in from the left side and could have passed it to Dembouz, but he wasn't looking. But as you said, Tosin, he looked a bit tired, a little bit cooked. What's going on? How can our intensity levels be this bad, man?
I think Kvaratskhelia had a bit too much fun in the off season, the short off season that we had. And not just him, probably other players. That's why if you look at the physical levels like of our attacking unit. Kvara tired, like you said.
Barcola,
Barcola tired. Dembele injured.
Vitinha's probably
Due
hella tired as well.
injured.
He's just
Bro,
not
it's
complaining about it.
have you seen look at the his distance covered numbers? Like Vitinha, it's lowered by like 15%. He's just bossing games because he's just that dude, ball to feet. But his running numbers, his high intensity actions, that's dropped as well.
No,
he's taking it easy.
Yeah, I think we need the January break, man. And hopefully the last game of 2025, the Coupe de France game, we get like an easy stat pad team. We can put up some rotation.
But I don't see
because we need a little bit of rest.
But see, this is why if you're the management, bro, I don't see how you don't add someone to you don't add a player in January. I just don't see how you don't.
Especially an attacker. That's like
can you stop
like
this?
even if it's Akhliosh, it's Alvarez, it's I don't know, Lookman, anyone. But obviously that is great.
No, it has to be quality. It can't just be we can't just do willy fucking nilly. But what I'll say is that Njantu, I think we'll get to Njantu, but man, like the only TT that makes sense from a profile standpoint to play hella games, obviously you have Warren, but I'm not really counting Warren and Mayulu, is really Mbaye, because he's a 1v1 winger. Like, listen, Njantu, me personally, I just don't want to see this shit no more. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, dog. Like, at least with Mbaye, I get the idea because he's a 1v1 winger. We kind of need that profile. But
I agree. Well, Marquinhos.
Solid game. Like,
yep.
7.
Yeah, solid game, actually. He actually had a good game, I would say. I'll give him a 7.5.
Okay, easy.
Oh,
yeah, easy. 7.
Nuno out. Vitinha.
7.5.
I would like a 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could have scored the goal as well. The one I felt to hit at the keeper.
The volley.
Then was I checked 3 key passes. Junior, you saw that pass he made to like Neves through like 4 lines. The pass to Njanto. Like I don't even see that. We're watching the game from up here, and we don't see those passes.
But I didn't see those. Yeah, those passes I didn't see them either. Like,
yeah, you just sit there like Dembuz has the ball, and suddenly it's a big opportunity. And actually, this is this the best Dembuz like cameo after coming back injured? I know he scored versus Leverkusen.
He didn't do much.
He was a little bit good versus Leverkusen as well. Man, we're missing Dembuz so much. Like everything we're talking about the attacking, because Dembele, it's not just the goal scoring. It's the progressive passes, the progressive carries, the key passes, the shot creating actions.
It's the play.
He makes the midfield better, the attack. He finds the wingers in better positions. Kvara would probably score more. Barcola would score more. Like Dembele, man, we need him, man. But we won't give a rating to him. João Neves, I felt he was good, like a 7.
Well, 7. I think
one of his quieter games.
Yes.
I know we wanted that free kick.
Oh yeah. That would have been. I think 6.5.
Safonov was close to coming on, but did not come on. Lucas,
7.5.
Huge
intervention on that ball.
His counter pressing is also cold, man. How many times does he win the ball in the final?
It was a similar one to like the Spurs thing.
Yeah. Lucas, man, legend.
Kangili, I felt he had two good opportunities. One, he nearly scored top right corner. The other one should have probably done better, at least hitting on target. Had some good switches. Like just a decent, like 6.5.
I'm gonna be honest with Kang. Like Kang, sure he's had some good games on the flank, the wing, but I got no time for it anymore, bro. I have no time for Kang on the wing. Like if Kang's gonna play, he's gotta play in midfield. And
but I mean, he was. You remember he was inverting a lot. I remember Warren was holding the right
Yeah,
side.
Warren
And
was
he
holding the
came
width.
centrally.
Yeah, but I just feel he's much better with two pacier players around him. Like,
Yeah,
like when it's a Dembouz in front of him and then Hakimi behind him. Like that's when he really shines. Like this attack on him playing from the wing, it's cool, but you see it today. It's like he was mostly a passenger. Like he got those two chances, like operating as kind of like an outlet, but that's not really his role. Especially the
yeah,
one he got where he got it from Fabian, I think, where he went with the little step over, right foot, good sequence, but
yeah,
that's not really where you want Kang in an action. You kind
yeah.
of want him playing that pass, or So yeah, it's. I mean, overall, I'd give him like a 6. Yeah, I'd give him like a 6.
I'll put 6.5. Like I think he was, one of our most dangerous players. But we can do a 6. Peraldo, no. Gonna get in minutes. Pacho,
Same as Marquis, 7.
yep. Yeah, they didn't have to do that much this
Yeah.
game. Fabian,
One of his quieter games. I got dispossessed a couple. I
I
feel
mean,
like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna give
thinking
him a
like
5.5. 5.5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
give 5.5.
He's
really?
Like
lucky. He's lucky. I mean, the Minamino chance, Junior. Was it the Minamino chance?
Yeah, the Minamino chance in
The
the
Oh,
Minamino
first half.
chance.
yeah, I
That
see
came
All
from
offside.
Fabian
Kvaratskhelia.
losing
Yeah,
the ball, and there was some other times as well. Like he was fortunate. His mistakes didn't
Yeah.
lead to any of their
But you
goals.
see, we're not Barca fans. If it was a Barca fan, they would have talked about this many sequences he was involved in.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he had
For
he had 5 passes into the final third, 3 touches in opposition box. But yeah, I think 5.5 is pretty fair. Oh, do we, man? We need to get back. We
Selma
do in the
Yunus.
belly.
Yeah.
oh
Selma
man,
Yunus
Senny
struggling
like
that
a
first half, improving a little bit in the second half. Great
second
pass to
half.
Khvisha, robbed of an assist.
Yeah, and then
But
he
yeah,
had
I
that
mean,
little header from the Vitinha
yeah,
cross in the half space. Got unlucky with that. But before that though, it was absolute. There was nothing from him really.
yeah, his passes. He wasn't making himself available.
I'm gonna give him like a 5.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. He lost the most duels as well.
No,
Maybe.
fair. Chevalier, the man of the match. We haven't given, so we give Lucas an 8.
I
Give
give him
Chevalier.
maybe not 8. I just give
We'll
him an
give it.
8. Yeah.
We can give him an 8, yeah, but the
Yeah.
better 8.
Yeah.
8.25, 8.1.
He looked just like mentally more stronger, confident. Like I remember when he climbed up, got that ball. That's a heavy critique we have of him.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah,
seeing him
just-
improve. We can put the UCL side here, Ligue 1 here. Ligue 1, 2 good games, Le Havre and this one. So let's hope that can continue a little bit for Chevalier. Pokemon. Not the modern was out.
Oh, John 2 came on sub.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, and Janto, for example, I saw a report like he can't play with the under 19 in the UCL anymore because he's played 3 games with us.
Yeah.
Spurs, Barca, Leverkusen. So I think Luis Enrique rates Janto highly. It's just that Janto hasn't been able to show it on the pitch yet. So he's probably showing in the training sessions. But we as fans were like, why doesn't Janto play so much recently?
Yeah.
But Lucha's like, no, calm. So I'm
And
look,
but the thing
Lucha
is,
has
like,
good eye. So
but I'm telling you, back in the former time, a player like Njanto who's impressing in training, he
Yep.
comes on in these kind of games, last 15 minutes. He plays the home games against fodder or mid-table
Yep.
sides. That's how you, bro. Njanto started away to Lille. Like these are big games. Away to
Yeah, but
Monaco. These are big fucking games.
I guess
and you're playing TTs and shit.
I think the Lille one is you have to. And I guess him also Barca was more so circumstantial because of the injury crisis. Whereas now you have Barcola on the bench, you have Dembele there as well. You had other options, and you still decided to go and pick with them. So, as in, I don't know, I don't know. He feels a bit like, Doug. I don't like the comparison, but like he feels like a bit more of a techie Colomwani currently. and like it just
Calling him
feels.
Colo. Is it because he slips a lot? Because when he slipped on that pass, that he got the chance.
No, not really that. It's just like the way like he gets the ball. Like the ball, it always feels like he doesn't have it under
He's never
control.
on control.
Yeah, it's like a bit like yeah, like Colomwani is the best example. I think he's a bit more techie than him, and I don't think it's that bad. But like, because there were times even in the Spurs game, he got a pass and it just went away from him and whatnot. But as in, I guess Lucha must see something in training that we don't. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, we missed. Oh my goodness, Dembele and Doué. Oh.
When is Doué back? Doué's back in a month, I would say, or less than a month. Okay.
Oh, we need Des Ball.
Bro, honestly, Kvara and Barcola, they're gonna have to battle it out. This is gonna be interesting. They're gonna have to battle it out this season, and I think.
Like, what is our strongest 11 currently?
And it's not about them off the field. It has nothing. I'm just talking on a footballing level. I just don't think they can coexist, Kvara and Barcola.
What do you think is our strongest 11 currently?
We know our strongest 11. What you really need to ask is what's our strongest attack? What's our strongest front three?
Okay, so
that's probably the question you want to ask. Because we know our strongest 11. Maybe you might question Zabarni or Pacho for the center back pairing.
But no, I think it's Mark. I think it's Mark.
Okay, yeah. See, okay.
So we know we just discussed the front three. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess one thing I think even just the little bits we've seen. I think Dembele. I guess the Lorient game, but as in when he's been fully fit, I think he starts. So there's no issues there. I think Doué starts, and so I think
No, Dembouz and Doué is not the Ballon d'Or and the Golden Boy is non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable, and then the other one.
It's like Kvara is better than Barcola because Kvara's level is higher than Barcola. It's just I feel Dembele and Doué might prefer Barcola because Barcola is a threat. He's just more of a threat. We score more tap-ins when we play Dembele, Doué, Barcola.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Like legitimately, we be scoring tap-ins. Why? Because we get in behind and it's the tap-ins there, bro.
Yeah,
it's
that front three was deadly, man.
But the thing is, Dembouz, Doué, Kvara cold as fuck too. Because like you think about like Liverpool first leg when we lost 1-0, but you had Doué come on and the way Doué was cooking. Barcola was like the only attacker that night that didn't really come to the party, you know? Dembouz, Doué, Kvara against Villa. Like Kvara is more of a soloist than Barcola. Barcola's more he kind of fits.
But the thing is though, it's like I mean, you guys talked quickly, the second chance that Kvara had today, where he could have played Dembele. I think on that one, the defender just got to it first. But
no, I looked at the replay. Kvara didn't even see Dembouz. His head wasn't up.
I don't think he would. Even if he saw it, I don't think he would have been able to play him. And I think the defender just got there first.
No, if he saw it, he should play it. If he saw it, he should play it.
So
that's the first time I've seen Dembele. Dembele never gets. Have you ever seen Dembele scream at a teammate on the field?
I think so.
I've watched. I swear. I swear to God, I've watched every game. He's never done it. That was the first time I've ever seen him scream at a. He was pissed at Kvara there, dude. Like that's the first time I've ever seen him mad of not getting the ball.
And I think also
at least with PSG.
Oh yeah, I think the thing is also Dembele loves playing with Barcola. Like I remember when he got his award for Ligue 1 Player of the Year, he was asked, "Oh, who do you think is the most underrated player?" And he said, "Like Barcola. He's because he was his best like assist provider last year, if I'm not mistaken." As you correctly said, the amount of tap-ins, like I mean, even the one that we saw against Leverkusen, Barcola gets sent through, slides it over, Dembele tap in.
But remember, like even that. Remember, like Doué had a tap in, like the Stuttgart game. You remember that Stuttgart game where Dembele scored the hat trick, but Doué he missed that chance because the goalkeeper made an insane save. That was another tap in for Doué.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I do,
another tap in. I think the Brest game. where I think Dembele scored this was the Champions League first leg, not the second leg, the first leg where we played in Guingamp Stadium, where we had that Dembele found Barcola behind the line. Barcola gave it to Doué. Doué scores, but VAR takes there's so many opportunities for just tap-ins with that front three. Because Barcola, as the guy who gets him behind, is deadly. Barcola just fits more with Dembouz and Doué. That's the thing. Kvara can fit with Dembouz and Doué, and it becomes like an artist front three kind of thing. It's wavy. It's honestly wavy, but so is Barcola, Dembouz, Doué. So it's gonna be a battle, Kvara versus Barcola this season. That's what it's gonna be for the big games.
Yeah. Dang.
Bro, you're cheesing a little bit.
No, I'm just cheese.
The prospect of it, or what?
No, not that. I'm just thinking the loss. It's just it's not a red. It's not glare. I don't know. I feel like we're in a weird position in that we're not nobody can go and start going and saying, "Oh, PSG's on for your frauds," right? But we can't go and say that we're the best either, right? I think if we're being honest, I think the gap between I would go and say PSG and Bayern currently is bigger than the gap whoever's between below PSG. Because I go and say Arsenal 1 currently, then Bayern, then us. But I'd say that we're closer to whoever's below us than Bayern above us currently.
Just to answer this question in the chat, I'm actually reading it for the first 4 minutes ago. Someone's like, Tosin, how's Kvara better if Barcola makes us more dangerous? Bro, you're waffling. Bro, I just don't want to. I don't want to start something, man. I love both. I actually do love both players, so I don't want to start something. Right?
But I do think though that we've not been nearly as critical on Kvara as we have on Barcola. I think I guess you could argue as a continuation for Barcola, but even then, you mentioned the Club World Cup final. I thought the Club World Cup in general for Kvara was not great. He scored that Fugazi, back goal and whatnot against Seattle and whatnot. But apart from that, what else?
I'm not counting that. Actually, you're right. I'd say his best. Yo, what's up?
Yes, sorry to interrupt you guys. But I have to go now.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, no worries.
I was putting on the clothes on. But yeah, we'll have a little bit of a break now until the next weekend with no midweek game. But yeah, pleasure as usual, Tosin and Junior, for joining and sharing your thoughts on the game.
Absolutely.
But that's been it from Boy PSG. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed this post-match podcast. And as usual, allez, Paris.
All right, peace out.
Take care, Junior.